Today I fucked up by enraging the parents of my girlfriend by pretending not to know what a potato is. Let me tell you that I have made a bad mistake this evening. My girlfriend, who let me tell you is only my second girlfriend of all time, said I'm invited to dinner with her and her parents. I was very aghast, nervous, and bashful to be invited to such a situation. But I knew it must be done. I met them nicely, I should tell you, and it started off in a good way. The idea slapped my mind that I should do a comic bit to make a good impression and become known to them as a person who is amusing. When I saw that baked potatoes were served, I got the idea that it would be very good if I pretended I did not know what potatoes was. That would be funny. Well, let me tell you, backfired on my face. I'll tell you how. So first, when the potato became on my plate, I acted very interesting. I showed an expression on my face so as to seem that I was confused, astounded, but in a restrained way, curious, and interested. They did notice and seemed confused, but did not remark. So I asked, "This looks very interesting. What is this?" They stared at me, and the mother said, "It's a baked potato." And I was saying, "Oh, interesting, a baked, what is it again?" And she was like, "A potato." And I was like, "A potato, oh interesting. Never heard of a potato, looks pretty good." And then they didn't see I was clowning, but thought I really did not know what is a potato. So I knew I would be very shamed, humiliated, depressed, and disgusted if I admitted to making a bad joke. So what I did was to act as if it was not a joke, but I committed to the act of pretending I didn't know what a potato is. They asked me, very incredulous, did I really not know what a potato is? That I never heard of a potato. I went with it and told them, yes, I did not ever even hear of a potato. Not only had I never eaten a potato, I had never heard the word potato. This went on for a bit, and my girlfriend was acting very confused and embarrassed by my fucked up antics. And then the more insistent I was about not knowing what a potato is, was when the parents starting thinking I didn't know what a potato was. Well, let me tell you, I had to commit 100% at this point. When I would not admit to knowing what a potato was, the father especially began to get annoyed. At one point he said something like, "Enough is enough. You're fucking with us. Admit it." And I said, "Sir, before today I never heard of a potato. I still don't know what a potato is, other than some kind of food. I don't know what to tell you." Well, let me tell you, he got very annoyed. I decided to take a bite of the potato, and when I did, I made a high-pitched noise and said, "Tastes very strange." That is when the father started yelling at me, and the mother kept saying, "What are you doing?" And my girlfriend went to some other room. Finally the father said I should get the fuck out of his house, and I said it was irrational to treat me like this, just because I never heard of a potato before. Well, let me tell you, he didn't take that kindly. Now in text messages I have been telling my girlfriend I really don't know what a potato is. The only way I can ever get out of this is for them to buy that I don't know what a potato is. I wish I never started it, but I can't go back. I think she will break up with me anyway. Invite your girlfriend to meet your parents. Have your father take her aside and ask if potatoes were served at the dinner with her parents. When she says yes, he looks alarmed, mutters something about wanting to keep them from him, and never mentions the subject again. That's if he still has a girlfriend. She doesn't really seem like a keeper if she can't handle a good old-fashioned potato joke. She was from Latvia. If she really was, OP fucked up really bad. Baked potatoes are by far the most popular dish in Latvia. Latvians don't play when it comes to potatoes. I know because I'm Latvian. You mean potato? There is no such thing as potatoes in Latvia. Don't you dare threaten me with potato shortage. When confronted about this horrible joke, insist it never happened with the same level of commitment. Maybe they will just think you have a brain disorder. At this point, this is the best idea. Continue to do this with something different every time you see them. So what's this giant chair thing we are all sitting on called again? Oh, a couch. It's very interesting. Tastes very strange. Get the fuck out of my house. A house. Oh, interesting. Never heard of a house. Looks pretty good. Tastes much better than the couch did. Get the fuck out of my house. A fuck. Oh, that's interesting. Never heard of a fuck before. Looks pretty good. Tastes much saltier than the house did. I've been with this sub almost since its inception. I follow idiots fighting things and Tumblr in action too. This is the dumbest fucking thing I have ever read on this entire website. Why OP? Why? I'm not trying to be mean. It's impressive really. This might be my new favorite today I fucked up post ever. OP is fucking weird, man. And I love it. I can picture it so vividly, it makes me cringe and want to hug OP at the same time. So much better than the today I fucked up by getting all this sex humble brag posts that always make the front page. I picture him saying everything slightly slowly and with an accent. I do not know what is this potato. When she tells you she's breaking up with you, tell her you don't know what a breakup is. Commit to that and exert your dominance. Well, let me tell you, she got a restraining order. What's a restraining order? So first, when the restraining order became on my door, I acted very interesting. Well, let me tell you, this has made me very shamed to not know what is a restraining order. Shamed, embarrassed, disgusted, and bashful. You have been visited by a potato. Subscribe within the next 4.2 seconds or you will forget what a potato is forever.